Just having to ask. Okay. So a Tristana game by Giannis Racing. Yeah. Oh. It's all AD marks, I think. Yeah. That's good. I think it's the best option. Sure. Yeah. Armor seals. I think it's also probably the best option. It really helps in the laning phase, in the trades and all that shit. But yeah, I don't really like the mana regen that much. Well, okay, you can use them. On Tristana it's not great at all, but on some other AD carries like Ezreal, I don't know, Graves, Caitlyn, Hawkeye, maybe the mana regen is better used, but well. And with the queens I like attack speed most. AD is like the alternative if you don't have the attack speed queens. So overall, not a bad page, but yeah, I wouldn't use it like this though. On someone like Ezreal, I guess this page is good. I don't know what jumps you made. Oh, MF and maybe it's the MF page then. Yeah, it might be good on her. And the Masteries. Standard ADC here. If this is the standard ADC page, it's not too great, I think. I wouldn't take Warlord or the double-edged sword. That was the 5th page. Not sure if there's another page you might use. Probably not. Yeah, don't take double-edged sword or Warlord. They are bad masteries on AD carry. You'll want Fury and you put 2 points on Fury, yeah, then you have 3 more. I mean 2 more available then. So that would be like maybe spell weaving and blade weaving, depending on the carry. The 9 defense is the standard masteries for sure. Nothing you need to change there. Let's load up the game. Okay, yeah, I'm reducing the music volume. Tell me if it's better. And we should be in the game soon. That spoiler though. Carrying a pentacle. Yeah, let's not give a shit about that yet. Right. So I'm not sure what's the point of going to the turret here. You should be securing the buff instead, like standing with your brawn here. I don't think you're even leashing for your jungler. Yeah, usually you wanna leash for your jungler though. You can still win bot lanes even if you leash. And the jungler is AFK. What? Like holy shit. Kinda bad mistakes all around. Good news is that you have pretty good EXP. Bad news is that Promise has missed some CS, so he's behind of Leon on the levels. It might make a difference. If you harass with Tristana, you should always probably use an auto attack with the E. Just launching the E kinda doesn't do that much. It's just 80 damage or whatever. But if you combine it with a few attacks, then it's like 50. Now you're missing some CS because of Brawl. Kinda. I don't know what he's doing. Yeah, you need to work this brush. Is that even in the brush, to be honest? Seen some CS again. At some point you will start outranging the Corki, so like you already do. So, but once you have like even more like level 5 and 6, maybe then you can harass the Corki a bit. Yeah. If this lane goes like this with you pushing and having some CS advantage, it's pretty good for you, I think. Yeah, the Y. Oh shit. Yeah. I wonder how I would have played this though. I think at this point it's pretty clear that it might be like unsafe to go there. Yeah, you guys shouldn't split though. And yeah, Y does a lot of damage. I'm sure there was like, yeah, you could have escaped this for sure. But yeah, it was just kinda mix of wanting to fight but then not really deciding on the target. Like here, if you had jumped on the Corki, like I wonder if I would have jumped on the Corki, because I think you might have killed him. So if Corki would die, then then it would be kinda easy with the resets and all that shit to get away or even get the Y as well. Just kinda hard to speculate though. But no matter what, there was like for sure a way to play it safe and not fight at all. And then we see the double Durham's blade. I'm not a huge fan of it, but okay, you can buy it though. This is a lot of sustain now, and not that much of strength, to be honest. On Tristana, I like the pickaxe or BF into static shiv rush. That's what I've used the previous times I've played her, and I think it's like the best build. So I wonder what you're gonna do. So yeah, a BF or a pickaxe, and then you just straight up rush the static shiv, not buying boots or anything. And after the static shiv, you might maybe buy the first tier of boots, the basic boots, and then you complete the Infinity Edge, and after that, Last Whisper and the second tier of boots. You still have some CS advantage, well, it's kinda even now though. The nice thing about Braum and Tristana is that Tristana can like jump on the stunned targets. But the bad news is that Braum doesn't really stop Leona's initiate, and his shield is kinda wasted in this lane. I think even the Corki Q goes through it. It's an area of effect rather than a projectile, I think. But none of the Leona spell are affected by Braum stuff. At least Braum can block like the Corki missiles. But that's not a good exhaust. At least Leona is now chunked. What to say, what to say. Oh, your CSing isn't too bad right now. Oh, you could have killed her there. But that, yeah, would be risky kinda. I wonder if you could have like killed her and jumped out, because look at this. One more auto attack would have killed her, but you went. Oh, you even had the ultimate. Or am I seeing wrong? Let's see now. Yeah, now you have 6. So you should have already leveled the ultimate, yeah? If you just ultimated her then and there. Or one more auto attack, whatever. I don't know. Why didn't you do it? You have the jump reset, so even if you like walk to some bad area, you would get the reset. Didn't even need to use flash or anything, just like jump. Well, you didn't even have flash. So. And again, this Corgi should be pretty easy dive. You can almost just jump on him if Braum lands the Q. Well, maybe that's a bit cocky, but you get what I mean though. Leona is almost back though. Should be BF sword next to 200 more, also 150. Yeah, you don't wanna recall until you have that 1550. So one more wave at least. After that, the BF, and then I would probably make the Shiv. Like that's how I would build her in this game. You might wanna recall here now though. And yeah, Y keeps kinda camping. You're gonna need deeper wards than one in this brass, to be honest. The reason for shift first is, I don't know, it's kinda weird to explain, but it just feels a bit better somehow. The build path is kinda better, like until you have like Tristan doesn't have any AD racers really. She's like all auto attack champion. Like almost every other AD carry has something from AD, like Graves has massive AD racers on the Q and ultimate. So the BF and the pickaxe will help him a lot from the IE, but with Tristana it's a bit different. Like, sure you can like. Actually, I would recommend against maxing the E like this. You should be having points in rapid fire already. Like how I play is probably like 2 points in the E. Then I start maxing the Q because it's what makes Tristana that great in the mid to late game. If you don't have like the attack speed and all that shit from the Q along with the huge damage from auto attacks, then she's not like worth picking really. Yeah, if you look at like the builds from like Worlds, I think most Tristanas, or like all of them, completed Shiv before IE, like every game. It's just like better in the early to mid game. The Shiv is so fucking good in the early game. But yeah, I don't like this skilling order, to be honest. I think the E is kinda bad, to be honest. Like sure it has that poke potential, but you haven't even used it to like full effect. Like if you're going for kills in the laning phase, maybe the E is like better then, but it hasn't really worked out that well, I think. And when the mid game comes around, the E is just like largely wasted. Oh, you can get that Corgi. No, I guess not. Oh, is Y here dude? Jump on the Corgi. No, man, fuck. Yeah, the ward though. You can just like kill the Leona too. Think you could have. I don't know. I don't understand why aren't you putting any points on the Q though. It will take you such a long time to max it at this rate. And yeah, you haven't like recalled for a long time. And why didn't you even push this wave all the way through if you're now recalling? It makes no sense. Like this should be pushed. Even I don't know. I didn't see why, but I guess she was not coming. Yeah, she was like. I think she was even seen on the other side of the map like recently. Yeah, you just have to like get used to the Tristana passive. But anyway, this item build is not great. I don't like the second tier of boots. It's just bad, I think. I can't really explain it better. And I don't think you should be buying this many potions. You had the double Durance Blade, it's just kinda waste of money in the long run anyway. Compared to Koki you have decent CS, but I think your like item build is just getting a bit suboptimal here, and along with the skilling order. If you like max the Q, get the sheep IE first, then you would be so much stronger in the mid game. Like yeah, don't be buying boots this early, like they're not great. Not the second tier of, at least. Don't get baited back. You just even could go. Yeah, just go push the lane or something. I kinda wanna like dig up the web page where I have the world's item builds again, like from worlds. If I like look at what game should I look at? I wanna see a game with Tristan. Yeah, he has an Uzi with on Tristan. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Like, I think he's like the best AD carry in the world, so. But yeah, that's like the build I've been using also, and the skilling order. 2 points in explosive shots, 1 in rapid, I mean, 1 to rapid fire at 4, and then you already start maxing it. Actually he went 3 in explosive shots, yeah, maybe it's fine. But more importantly, like the item build. I guess I should like put this up onto replay as well if more people wanna see this on the YouTube channel or whatever. Because I think this is pretty important when it comes to like making Tristana work in the mid game. The reason for this Shivras is, like I said earlier, just buying the AD from like BF and pickaxe and having to complete IE, but then not really having the attack speed or whatever crit, you know, it's not too great, not without the AD ratios. So I think Tristana does amazingly well with the static Shivras. Like you want to have some AD though, like BF or a pickaxe before the Shiv, along with of course the Durance Blade start. But once you have the Shiv with some AD, it's so much damage and it's so much cheaper than IE. So after that you can just like go for the IE. And also the boots too. At this game on UCI, he bought the second boots at the same time as IE. Most likely he will always get the IE before boots too, but since he had money for both, he got both. So, and after that you need like the last whisper, of course, every game, or bloodthirster if enemy doesn't really have any armor at all. Yeah. And also the runes are pretty much, yeah, what I would use too. And notice no warlord because, yeah, usually these guys know that it's a garbage mastery along with the double-edged sword. Yeah, but not much else to say about that. Let's just watch the rest of the game. Yeah, you can expect rather good builds from like the best AD carry in the world. I don't think it's like wrong to call the UCI master the best in the world. I think he has proven it yet again that he might be the best in the world. Oh, that's a nice wombo combo, but like, yeah, this is kind of what the problem with the build is right now. I don't think you're doing that much damage at this point. One point in rapid fire along with just the BF, like, you could have used the money so much better, but at least you should have, yeah, hyena. So after this it's better be like PD or Shiv, and then last whisper probably. But yeah, also this 17-minute mark and whatever is usually when a lot of AD carry players really just stop farming for no reason. And yeah, I don't really wanna see you leave this lane right now. I think I'd much rather see you like push it the next wave even. But yeah, you're gonna need some wards or the help of your support or something. Yeah, you could have been, maybe you could have been like safer in the bot lane, like looks like the mid lane. Yeah, you should have seen this coming on the map, you know. You were kinda just left alone. And yeah, you didn't really pay attention in giving away that shutdown gold. But yeah, I would have stayed bot lane, you know. But yeah, you might need like ward or two to safely farm it if it's pushed this far up. But you need to like farm a lot even in the side lanes, not really grouping up because you're gonna need the fucking second and third item on AD carry. Otherwise you're just gonna be useless. Even with having like early advantage and whatever, you still need to like hit those power spikes next big items and all that. Like, can't never stop farming really. And now your like 20 minutes CS is not gonna be good at all. Like, it's gonna be like 120 or whatever. You don't really wanna fight too much right now, I think. Like, this is a common mistake I see. Like, you should just go bot, I think. Just farm this sheep and whatever, and maybe then think about fighting. Because you're not gonna get enough farm here, and likely you might even die again. Just buy ulti, it's all it takes really. And I think your team might be able to hold it without you anyway. But of course, if they're like 5-man pushing the mid, you might need to be there. But yeah, that's how I usually like play the AD carry role anyway. Like, just pushing the side lanes a lot until I hit that 2 to 3 item mark. Now they actually dive you. Could have like been a bit safer then. You were actually in the front line there, getting hit by the Leona Genit. Just kinda bad positioning. You really needed Gnar as well. I don't know what's up with. Is he AFK or But anyway, again you're going to like mid lane. If you can't get the all of the farm from the lane, it's not gonna be worth staying there. Okay, right now it's pretty hard to find farm though if they're like pressuring you like this. At least you're staying back. But there's like lack of damage. And with the Gnar offline or whatever, it's not gonna be like possible. I would just go top now or something. Oh, he's actually back. Someone is going top. He is. Just go. Take the turret and go bot lane. You're gonna need so many more items to carry this. Like this is what I mean, like the 15 to 25 minute mark, you didn't get enough CSI. Should be well over 200 if you really wanna carry. And again you get initiated on. Positioning seems to be fine after the initiation. Kinda maybe baits your team a bit. Yeah, Katarina is strong. Even with her shitty build of Liandris. Guess Liandris makes sense against this garbage of stacking the belts. Like, does Gnar think he's in a Final Fantasy or what the fuck is so many belts? More belts than in a fucking Japanese role-playing games. But yeah, whatever. Yeah, Last Whisper needed desperately. Yeah. To be pushing these lanes, there needs to be like side vision. Just Katarina or Y alone is like insanely strong right now. I think Y with just like Randuin's Elder and Brutalizer can like be almost unkillable for you. Like she will chunk you so hard and still be tanky. Yeah, I can't really blame you for like the lack of vision because you're just an AD carry in a game where you actually have a support and jungler who should be kind of warding. But I don't know. You keep getting caught a lot in this game, like you're in the front line all the time. Just the Katarina and Vaya like punishing you so hard. Just going, everything is going to hell right now. Like, and then they greed it instead. Like I think you absolutely could carry this game with like better itemization and skill order and positioning and all that. It just takes a lot of practice and you need to kind of rethink how you play Tristan. Yeah. And if you get hit by the YQ, you're just so fucked. You can't get hit by it. And even the ultimates and all that. You need to have like vision of Y all the time and not really give them any chance of like catching. At least you have now some items again. But you're still behind on the power curve. Like when I talked about the fucking rapid fire leveling, it's gonna be like your last last levels it seems that you're gonna max it, and that's not how to do it. Like, there's no reason to level rocket jump or the explosive shot really after the like initial laning phase, like after the first 4 levels or whatever. Those skills will not do anything in the late to mid game anyway. Holy shit, she hurt so much. Like, you still have most CS in this game, but I don't think it's like something to be really proud of. It's still only like 200 in 35 minutes or whatever. Of course you always need to compare yourself to like the enemy AD carry, but to really carry games you need to be more than just the better laner in your lane. You really need to like be doing pentakills and whatever if you really wanna carry games. And I don't think in these team fights you've done that much so far. Oh yeah. Again, it's just like, I don't know, you're just walking too far to the front line. And there you even jumped in when, I don't know. Now you have to jump on cooldown. And now you're just like, there's no way you should be positioning here. Right next to Brom, and who's this guy? Is it like and Diana? Yeah. Like, you should be hanging way back here. Like, if Y ultimates you, then it's kind of bad news. But at least if you save your jump, you should be able to jump after he ultimates. But if that's how you start the team fight, like standing in the Leona ultimate, it's not gonna be a good fight for you. So yeah, you did like no damage during that fight. Oh, and he actually gets a pentakill. What? This game had 2 pentakills? What? And you should know that Katarina is coming. Yeah, everyone is like unaware of like respawn timers and that shit. Just look at the fucking scoreboard while you're pushing. Like, look at the score screen while you start pushing. Like, if you see a fucking Katarina that's this fed respawning, like, just be ready to back off, like, before she gets to you. Just like basic awareness skill that you need to like pay attention to. Yeah, double pentakill in one game. One by Yi and one by Karin. It's pretty rare. I don't think I've seen that in a while in a real PvP game. Oh, and you went for Spirit Visage, don't do it. You need like QSS, or I think QSS removes the Y ultimate, doesn't it? And yeah, and even though it's not like an super ultimate counter to Y ultimate, it will still like deal a lot of damage. And Y is like physical damage anyway. So, but yeah, you never want to get Spirit Visage on Tristan. It just need to have like Banshee as well, or QSS instead. Yeah, QSS would also remove the Leona's stuns, so Maybe it was the better option there. What half of the RP? I spent 260 on